2016, the year that has their cock down everybody's esophagus. Everybody glazes this shit to no ends meet. No matter how good a year can be, it will never be better than 2016. Like, I get 2016 was fire. It was really a good year. But this generation and millennials are just so obsessed with this shit. Like,
nah, 2016 was a lot of niggas' peak. When they was 16 years old in high school. It was sad, so yeah, they can never live up to that again.
I act like no other year has been good besides that year. While I was 10 during that time, so I might not understand the full implication.
10?
I've been wondering
this nigga was 10
for a minute. Why is everybody so obsessed with 2016? Besides the fact that
this nigga was born in 2006, nigga.
Sports, music, and media.
This nigga got more facial hair than me, man.
During that time, so I might not understand the full.
Nigga said he was 10.
Besides that year. While I was 10 during that time, so
10.
I might not understand the full implication. I've been wondering for a minute.
Yeah, you a youngin'.
Is everybody so upset?
You had to be there. You had to be there. You ain't even from 2016 era though. You was 10, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no real 2016 nigga though. I was 16. I was thugging. You know what I'm saying?
That's what 2016. Besides the fact that sports, music, and media all peaked during this year. And the main reason that I found is because of 2020. 2020 was the end of the world as we know it. COVID shut everything down, forcing everybody to go inside and basically live life through their phones and laptops. And because of this 6-month-long event of quarantining and not going outside, society hasn't been the same since. Majority of society went from being very outgoing and social to all wanting to be nonchalant, popular, lonely. We went from hanging out with the boys and going to parties on Fridays and Saturdays to staying inside playing Fortnite and GTA. And we went from actually...
Bro, my life didn't really change a whole lot. My dad did get fired from one of his jobs. You know what I'm saying? But he bounced back. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about back in 2019. Like, my life, I was like fresh out of school. You know what I'm saying? My life wasn't really too affected by it. We closed out of school early, but it was like the last semester. And we only had a couple months left. Or we came back from Christmas break. And we got out of school in January. Oh God! January 2020. We got out
with women in real life, to only being able to talk to them through messages or FaceTime. Not to mention, if we wanted any physical intimacy with anyone, would have to use our hands, which turned everybody into gooners for about 6 months.
And no, I was in trade school in 2020, bro. Not motherfucking high school.
Don't lie, y'all went through that phase. Yes, I said we. Stop lying to yourself. And while it's been 5 years since these events happened and we have progressed a lot throughout society, a lot of the consequences from that year still remain. One of them being the significant rise of social media. Before 2020, social media and content creators were still very popular. Ever since that year, this shit has exploded beyond belief. The popular thing to do nowadays isn't to be a rapper or an actor, it's to be a content creator. Kids are dead growing up wanting to be this. People would rather stay inside and smoke and chill than go outside and drink with the boys. Whether you like it or not.
See, it's crazy to me though, like, I feel like 2016 was kind of the transition for the internet though. But like, I've been plotting on this YouTube shit long before 2016, 2020. I've been plotting on this shit since a youngin'. You know what I'm saying?
2020 turned all of us into introverts. And even if you didn't make that complete transition, you're at least a little bit more there than you would have if not from the pandemic. But let's get straight.
My shit did go up 2020 because that's whenever I started. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the quarantine had everybody inside, so your numbers was up for sure.
Make that complete transition, you're at least a little bit more there than you would have if not from the pandemic. But let's get straight to the point. How does this relate to 2016? Well, when you think about what 2016 was to its core, it's literally everything that 2020 wasn't. I think the biggest thing that everybody talks about when they talk about that year is the vibe.
The average weekend in 2016, I'm literally on the way to a function whose address I got off Snapchat. I'm in a packed car, blasting EXO Tour Life, screaming that
He ain't lying.
Off, knowing that I'm gonna be home way past curfew. That was back when Instagram was still lit. We had World Star popping off, memes were trending. There was no TikTok, there was no brain rot. People actually could talk to people. There was no like attention disorder. You could literally be having a conversation with somebody and get to know them and not be like checking your phone every 5 seconds. When they're teenagers, I'm gonna be thinking in my head like, losers, losers. Like, what do you mean you sit at home watching people stream? Go do something.
It was just something in the air that year. You couldn't explain. The world just kind of felt like a community. Maybe it was because of all of the challenges, new dances like the dab, the mannequin challenge, hell, the rise of Pokemon Go.
Pokemon go to the polls.
Get that nigga on my shit right now. Get that.
Whatever it was,
You thought that
life
was a
just
bar,
felt
huh?
more together back then. There were so many things to be a part of in an era where the internet was still fairly new to being popular. It was like the perfect climax of social media meeting actual real life and joining together to just create a perfect vibe.
I think 2016 is such a nostalgia and mixture because that was like the last peak genuine year. Meaning that was the last genuine year of vibe. Like how I think of 2016, that's when me, my generation, we were like at the peak of this social media stuff. It was having its rounds, but no one really knew what it was. So no one really knew what it was to be an influencer, or no one really knew what social media was. It was still just throwing stuff at the fan, just going with the vibes. That was like the last year of what we know before everything just turned superficial. And then right after that, my generation, shout out to the 25 and 26 year olds, I can't pinpoint it, but we crossed over into a different sector in 2017. And if you know the feeling, you know the feeling. But after 2016, it was just like 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20. And from there, everything just kind of been in limbo.
And like I said before, one of the most obvious
It's cause you getting grown, nigga.
reasons for our obsession with this year is because everything peaked. Sports, movies, content, music. This year just had everything.
The last instances of a full-length Rihanna and Frank Ocean project, Drake becoming synonymous with one of the most nostalgic summers ever. Kanye
Even statistically, 2016 was a good year though. Like,
with one of the most iconic
It just
listening
is what
parties
it
we've ever
is.
seen. Chance the Rapper before jinxing himself on Ultralight Beam. Post Malone before converting into a full-time West Virginian. The Weeknd giving us an album that was initially negatively received because all you fake mysterious freaks kept saying trilogy's better. Both are good. Shut up. YouTube had content that wasn't just balloon popping and weird vlogs.
Man.
Basketball at the collegiate and professional level was peak.
man, we had Soluminati back in 2016. Hey, now quit playing.
Balloon popping and weird vlog. Basketball at the collegiate and professional level was peak. Blocked by Jane. You would see a fine woman at Target and just think about her the rest of the day. Now you just scroll on your phone and say damn and
Man.
move on. We're in a revolving door of
Man, you know what I'm saying though?
situationships. Nothing feels sacred anymore.
I mean, I feel like Instagram was already toxic back then with that shit, you know? But it definitely just keeps getting worse. Fucking Black Beatles.
One thing bro forgot to mention in this video, Double XL 2016 class.
Oh, yeah, that
Started a
bitch was
whole
hard.
Era
Yup.
of music. Also, football fans, Odell.
That was the last good one.
2015,
legendary.
2016 Panthers, Cam Newton, Super Bowl, Peyton Manning's.
Oh, wait, he said.
Also, football fans, Odell.
Yeah, that nigga caught that shit in 26. Man, that shit was a hell of a year. Hey, yo. Hey, we not gonna sit here and act like it wasn't, though. Although a lot of us was teenagers, though, like, regardless of the fact, bro, even if you wasn't, you was a grown, it was still a good year, bro. Like,
2016 class. We started a whole new
then you could buy a house, you could buy a car, interest rates was good, you know what I'm saying? Like,
era of music. Also, football fans.
this is pre-inflation, even though it was already inflated, but it was good, it was comfortable, you know?
Odell, 2015, 2016 Panthers, Cam Newton, Super Bowl, Peyton Manning's last year. Not to mention when you go to the basketball side, we had the greatest finals of all time.
Man.
It feels like every
That shit crazy.
big artist also dropped a major project that year. Like literally, I can go on and on about this. A lot of shit happened. And you know a year is good when the most controversial presidential election happened in the year. That's still
That
not
is
the most
crazy.
memorable part of the year.
That's
This year is
crazy.
gas, bro. And there's no other way to really describe it. But I still feel like the hyperfixation on this specific year is
Nigga, you was 10.
interesting. Because even though 2016 was peak, let's not act like that's the only good year in the 2010. A lot of people say
Okay.
2014 and 2012 were also really good years. Not to mention 2017 was another good year. right
17
behind
was
it. It's
good,
interesting
yeah.
that we all collectively choose 2016 as the year that we glorify.
2016 and 17 was good years, for sure. 15 was alright. 15, 16, 17, 18. It was some good years.
Why is that though? Well, honestly, I don't fucking know, and I really can't answer that for you. It's just what it is. Sometimes,
nigga, you had 2K, even 2K16 was at its peak, man. Like, come on now. Come on now.
we as a society just hyperfixate on one thing, and no matter what's wrong with that thing, we just glaze. I particularly call it the MJ effect. And funny enough, I'm actually talking about both of them. No matter how many bad things these two people did, their legacy in public opinion seems spotless, even though they both did some very controversial things, if they were reportedly true. And back when those things did break out, they caught a lot of flack.
Well, that's the power of the internet and, you know, human nature and celebrityism, viralism, fameism. You know what I'm saying? You can have the wildest allegations and a week later people don't care, give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's not till it start affecting them though.
Flack for it, but because of how great they were and because of how they made us feel, we just simply don't give a fuck. So what if MJ touched kids? I'm still finna listen to Thriller, gang. Hey, that nigga ain't touch me. I don't give a fuck. So
right.
Jordan was an asshole. As long as he's dicking other players on the court, I don't care, man. Like, keep on.
Bro, all y'all can say about MJ is that nigga, he probably was an asshole. He got a gambling problem. You can't say a whole lot about MJ though.
Jordan was
you probably can't call him an asshole though.
The asshole. As long as he's dicking other players on the court, I don't care, man. Like, keep on going. And even though there's a lot of bad things that happened in 2016, and we've kind of put this MJ status on 2016. Back in 2016, a good amount of people thought it was the worst year ever. I mean, prime example, Trump was elected. And no matter what your opinions on about that man, we all know when he got elected president.
Oh God. Man, I remember there was this little Hispanic shorty. You know what I'm saying? It you know, I wasn't talking to her at the time, but she was like, we was on this app, right? And it was like a group, it was like a voice group chat type shit, like FaceTime type shit. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the name of the app. But anyways, it's like the whole school was getting on that bitch, and like we would go from room to room or whatever. Anyways, we was in this one room. I was in this one room with the little Hispanic shorty, me, a homie, and a couple other people, probably another shorty and whatever. And we was watching the election live, bro. And shorty started crying because Donald Trump got elected. And we was like, no, we're not gonna let him take you. We here for you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. That shit was funny, man. No cap.
People thought it was the worst year ever. I mean, prime example, Trump was elected. And no matter
Trump was the worst thing that could ever happen to blacks and Hispanics back then.
your opinions on about that man, we all know when he got elected president, all hell broke loose. Brother, my whole family was talking about moving to Canada and Jamaica. All because a man got elected as president. Like, people thought Trump was dead ass finna bring back slavery, gang.
We not gonna let him take you to Mexico. Oh,
again, y'all should know my opinion.
Nah, that nigga really is deporting niggas though. And at the time, it was just the wall. I guess he was talking about deporting people, but the whole we was fixated on the wall though.
Not really the biggest fan. But at the same time, we were just being overly dramatic. Even though people were going through midlife crises during this time, I guarantee those same people still say that it's a good year because of the MJ effect. Or you can just call it nostalgia. I feel like MJ effect is more than nostalgia. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. But when you match this with the fact that everybody was social during this time, it's no wonder that this year was so iconic. And honestly, if we started using our phones less for just 1 year, we might even get a repeat of 2016. But that will never fucking happen because we're all addicted to our phones. I will say that. The people who feel like they peaked in 2016, brother, get a fucking life. I get the year was a good year, but at the same time, peaking 9 years ago is sad, gang. And let's not
no cap, bro. You supposed to elevate year after year in your life, bro. You supposed to be able to look back on each year and say, okay, I done this better, I done that better, I learned this, I learned that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you apply it to the next year. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, I told y'all niggas, man. Niggas peaked in high school, man. Tragic.
I get the year was a good year, but at the same time, peaking 9 years ago is sad, gang. And let's not act like there hasn't been.
I was my worst in high school, bro. Looks, appearance, nigga. Just my teeth, really, and my hairstyle. Boy, I was chopped. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But shit, nigga, I keep even my weight. I was a little skinny, still skinny, but You know, got a little muscle now, nigga.
Any other good year. Like, for instance, 2024 was a very valid year. I even made a video comparing 2024 to 2016, which a lot.
If you looked at me in high school compared to now, I ain't gonna say I'm two completely different people. I look the same in the face, but I mean, I probably look a little older. You know what I'm saying now, but I'm almost two different people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a little strong now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no big ass fucking fro hawk, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of y'all hate it for whatever reason. But gang, we've had
got the waves.
year. And even though 2016 was an elite year, I'm telling you right now, the way y'all talking about it might just be a little bit overrated. Tone it down. Because if you're too busy living in the past, you won't see what's happening right in front of you. And right now, we're on the horizon of what might be one of the greatest years of all time.
Is that right?
2026, which is ironically 10 years beyond 2016. What the fuck going on?
How is 2026 gonna be a good year, nigga? We need home prices to come down, nigga. We need interest rates to come down, nigga. Then it could be a good year. The year we get 0% interest rates again, then gonna be a good year. Ooh, I'm buying everything. I'm stacking up everything I can right now, and I'm preparing for the market dip. Not lying to you, I'm trying to buy a duplex. You know what I'm saying? Trying to buy a triplex, fourplex, primary residence. You know what I'm saying? Live in it for a little while, move out. Have all the renters paying the mortgage, profit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it rinse and repeat. Shit, now we got a portfolio. Now we got $1 million in real estate with 4 properties, 3 properties, $1 million that I took control of with just 100,000 across all 3 of them. Quit playing, man. And I'm yielding 10% return. Come on now. Come on now. You know what 10% return? What is this?
Of all time.
You know what 10% return on $1 million is a year? Nigga, that's $100,000 a year. Is that right? Yeah, nigga, that's right, nigga. Nigga, 10% of $1 million. Let me put a calculator. Let me make sure my math right. I know that's right. 10 million. What's it? Times 10%. Nigga, that's 100,000. I just got the same number? No, that's 1 million. No, I'm tweaked out. I did 10. Yeah. So my numbers, I'm right, nigga. God damn it. Let's see. We gonna do it. I put 10 million in there, my dumb ass. 1 million. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's 1 million times 10%. Nigga, that's $100,000 a year.
2026, which is ironic.
In 10 years, that you would have profited back that $1 million. You would have made you would have made that $1 million in profit. And now you can pay it off cash, or just keep paying it down.
10 years beyond.
Keep having the renters pay it down. Come on now. Come on now. I don't know what this is.
One of the greatest playoffs for both individual leagues. Same thing with CFB. We all know March Madness is going to be crazy. I truly think that 2026 is either going to compete or surpass 2016 final. But if you're still stuck on the past,
Nigga said March Madness.
Enjoy the present. So, guys, let's let 2016 go. It was a great memory. But I guarantee half of y'all who are glazing it were only like...
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to be stuck in 2016, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, you know... And life is what you make it. You know what I'm saying? You should always be enjoying the moment, man. Elevating in life. Wanting better for yourself and growing and having fun. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what life is about. You know? Yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications. Slap the dog shit about yourself. Because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get it you on the next one. And I'm gone. See why. Peter name.